Hey, I'm Jeff Probst, and I'm here to teach you how to play Survivor, The Tribe Has Spoken. To get started, each player will pick a color and take the 2 matching Survivor character cards. After that, shuffle the action cards and deal 3 to each player. You can look at your cards, but keep them secret. Now it's time to add Tribal Council cards to the deck. The number and type of Tribal Council cards to add are based on the number of people you're playing with, so just follow this chart. The first Tribal Council card is always placed on the bottom of the deck, and the remaining cards are spaced throughout the rest of the deck. Next, place the action cards in the middle of the table to form the draw pile, and place the voting box next to it. Then pick a player to go first, and it's time to play. There are 3 parts to your turn. 1. Steal a random card from another player. Yes, you must steal a card. 2. Play 1 card from your hand and follow the instructions on the card. You don't have to play a card, but you can't play more than 1. 3. Take the top card from the draw pile into your hand, and this ends your turn. Keep going clockwise around the table with each player doing these 3 things. Eventually, the card you draw at the end of your turn will be a Tribal Council card. When that happens, flip it face up for everyone to see. The purpose of a Tribal Council is to vote someone out. Getting voted out means you lose one of your Survivor character cards. You're eliminated from the game if both of your Survivor character cards are voted out. There are 2 types of Tribal Councils. In a single elimination Tribal Council, the player with the most votes cast against them will lose one of their Survivor character cards. In a double elimination Tribal Council, the 2 players with the most votes cast against them will each lose one of their Survivor character cards. When you draw a Tribal Council card, you become the Tribal Council leader. The Tribal Council section of the instructions has a script you can read to help you run things smoothly. Eventually, there will only be 2 players left in the game. At that moment, it's time to start the final Tribal Council to decide who the final winner is. Final Tribal Councils work a bit differently than a normal Tribal Council, because here, the final 2 players will try to convince a jury of all the eliminated players why they should win the game and be the sole survivor. This means that for the first time, they are trying to get votes instead of avoiding them. The player most recently eliminated will take the role of the final Tribal Council leader. The final 2 players can make whatever arguments they want for why they deserve to win. And the jury can ask them questions like, what was your strategy coming into the game? Or what was your best moment of the game? When the final Tribal Council leader decides that the jury has all the information they need, they will say, the winner of Survivor is 3, 2, 1. And then everyone on the jury will simultaneously point at the player they think should win the game. The player with the most votes is declared the sole survivor and wins the game. Still have questions? Make sure to check out the full instructions for additional rules and tips and the survival guide if you have any questions about the cards. That's it. Have fun.